Hey all you YouTubers, this is Carlin Johnson from Straight Off the Hook. I am doing a video response to Dana Pittman's What's in Your Craft Bag. I had done a quick video before about some of the things that I have in my craft bag, but she tagged me, so I guess I'm it. I better answer the questions. Excuse me. Here is my current craft bag. Yeah, so much yarn, so little time. I have many of them around the house. But this particular one is the one that I've been carrying lately because I've got a couple projects. I don't just carry one project, I carry a couple. So I'll show you exactly what's in here. Let's go through the regular stuff. I carry an order book in there because you never know when you're out and about, someone sees something that you have on or likes, or, you know, hey, I heard about you from a friend of mine, you know, do you take orders? Bam, got my order book right there so I can take the order right then and there. I also have a bag in a bag. This is just a little tiny bag that I carry when I do my curly scarves, which I use out of the sachet yarn. So it's easier to carry it in an individual bag because I can take the bag out and leave the rest of the bags in the car and take this if I'm going like to a sporting event or something of that nature. So that makes it really easy. And I have my knitting needles that are in here to go with it. So that's a bag inside of a bag. I also have, I graduated, so you know, I had this little bag initially. Remember I showed in one of my previous videos that had all my bling in it. Well, too much bling apparently. So this is now a small knitting bag, and I've got several different sizes of circular needles that are in here. I've got a pair of scissors so I can check my gauge. A couple of individual ones when I'm doing hats or something and I need to go to double pointed needles, which I hate to do, but I will do it if it's for a particular hat. So this graduated. This is now my knitting bag, little knitting cycle bag. And then here's my bling bag. As you can see, it's getting pretty full with all the bling that I have. And I also have my Aleene's. I use two different kinds. This one's okay to wash. I'm using that one right now, but there's also another one. This one's white when it comes out, but it does dry pretty clear. But there's a clear one that I like as well. And that one doesn't take as long as the okay to wash does. So that's what I have in here. Then I also have a small bag of my buttons that I purchase as I come across them for the scarves that I make, the interchangeable scarf that I've done a pattern for. I keep the buttons for that as well as other things. Then I have my actual crochet hook bag, and this has a lot of stuff in it because I do more crocheting than I do knitting. I have a separate bag that I use that has some beads in it, but it also has my elastic, when I put elastic in my hats. I have white and black, depending on the color of the hat that I'm using, will determine what color I use for that. I have a tape measure that I use for gauge and things of that nature, as well as to determine how long something actually is. And I actually have two of those. This one needs to go on my knitting one. Throw that in there real quick. Typical pair of scissors, several different sizes of crochet hooks and several different types. I know I had said before I have a favorite kind that I like. I like these. These are the Bowie, I think. Susan Bates. Ones with the bamboo at the end. I like those. I especially like the glow-in-the-dark because I use these like when I go to the movies or something of that nature, or we're watching a family movie in the house or something, because it does light up, as you can see. So I really like these. And then I have my little hooks that I use, my little needles to weave in any of the ends. That's what I use for that. I only will use, only. These are the only kind of stitch markers that I will use. I do not like bobby pins, or I know people have different various ways of doing it. These are the only kind that I like. They slip on easily. They usually don't slip off. At least I've never had a problem, and I really like those. Now this you're going to laugh about. I do keep a little tube of Carmex because you just never know. Each one of my bags has a little tube of Carmex. Go ahead, laugh at me if you want to. I also keep paper clips. Now I know, don't laugh at me. I keep the paper clips, and I also keep, where's the other type of clips? I've got my other type of clips that, of course, I can't locate right this second. But I use the paper clips for when I'm not wanting to crochet in certain parts, that I'll glue it instead, and I use the paper clips to hold it down and until it dries, and it works really good. Never have a problem or anything of that nature until the glue solidifies. So I use those a lot for that. So that's pretty much all that's in here. Then I also have, of course, a couple balls of yarn. There's one. I'm getting ready to start another project. If you saw my piece here that I did in a previous video, I'm going to do that same scarf, except I'm going to use these two colors instead. So, yeah. I'll start that sometime today. I guess we'll see. And then I also have a little snack. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Y'all know. Y'all have snacks in your bags. Women have snacks in their purse. I keep a snack in my crochet bag and my knitting bag, because you just never know when the hunger will hit you. So I have that. And then I also put my individual bags, especially my UFOs, if I start a project and I don't finish it. I keep the project that I've worked on along with the extra yarn together, so that, like in this case, this is a fingerless glove that I have one of them done and I need to do the other one. Put it on here real quick. And I haven't done the other one yet. See? I don't know if you can see that. It's a really nice little, yeah. So here's one glove, and I need to do the other one, and this is the yarn that I need to do it. So I'll keep them together until I get the second glove or whatever it is that I'm doing. But that way I keep my UFOs together, so that when UFOs, you know, they sit for a while. Sometimes they sit for years. And when they do, I still will have all of the project material that I need to complete the project. So I need to get that glove finished. That's the reason why it's in this bag. So that's pretty much all I really have in this bag as of right now. It does change. It does vary. I know I was doing some girly hats a while ago, and I had my ribbon bag that I keep all my some of my ribbons in, especially if I'm doing specific kinds. I will keep those in there. So those I try to keep in the bag if I'm going to be working on girly hats or what have you. So depending on the project that I'm working on will also depend on the type of bag. If I am working on like an Afghan or something of that nature, it's going to be a bigger bag. If I'm working on something small like a hat or a scarf like I showed you, I'll have a smaller bag to carry with me. It just makes it a little bit easier. So I hope you liked what was in my bag. So tag your it. What's in your little crochet bag or big crochet bag or whatever size Titanic crochet bag that you carry. Let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.